Suddenly, life just got real simple. Yeah, cool. Check it out. I'm on a solo trek in the Adirondacks, or a paddle, I should say, camp two-nighter. And I happen to nab my favorite campsite here. I'm up on a place called the Cedar River Flow. It's near Indian Lake, New York, in the Adirondacks. Been here, I think this is my 5th time here. But the last time I was here was almost exactly 5 years ago. So it's been a while. But I got lucky and I found, actually there's nobody camping here that I can see at all. It's Friday. There's a couple day paddlers, but I haven't seen any campers yet. I checked out a few campsites, but this is by far my favorite. It's where we stayed last time. And it's a nice, it's got everything sun and shade. Plenty of places for tents, hammocks. It's got this amazing bench / table, whatever you want to do with it, really. Although it is failing a little bit right there. Nothing lasts forever, right? Really cool fire pit. There's an access point for canoes over here, right there, as well as where I am down there. But look at this surprise. There's the fire pit. Look at that. Look at. It's not enough for 2 nights, but it's enough for tonight. That'll save me a lot of work. That's freaking cool. Thank you, whoever left that wood. Much appreciated. So we're supposed to get afternoon thunderstorms, and I can feel it in the air. It feels cooler, if you will. It's already cooler here than at home anyway. But it is definitely getting cloudy. Big dark gray clouds getting closer together. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it. It feels damp almost, like it's gonna rain. So I am not gonna mess around. I'm gonna set a tarp up over this bench near the fire pit, and also get my hammock and tarp set up before it actually does rain. So I'll show you all that when I'm done. All right. A couple hours later, after I pulled up here, and I got my hammock, tarp set up. I also have an additional tarp over the, what I'm calling the kitchen area, because it is going to rain later. Thunderstorms, heavy gusts, can't wait. This is my setup there, plenty of coverage. Got in ultra porch mode. I don't really need the tie outs here, the spreader bars, but spreader rods, but it does help. Yeah, it's all closed in, ready for the storm, but yet I got a really nice view. And I got this, like I said, I got this secondary tarp over the kitchen area, nice and taut. Took me a while. It was kind of fun. I'm in no rush. It's an absolutely relaxed weekend for sure. Much needed. Got a DD 3x3 tarp strung up there. Not over the fire, but right next to it. You can see right there, drip line. I'm gonna start splitting up some of this wood that somebody so kindly left for me. Yeah. Whew, what a gorgeous summer afternoon. There is a breeze, which is nice. Very nice, actually. It's warm. I'm not gonna kid you. It's warm, but it's also very, very nice. Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely a wool bonnet weekend. I got the wool bonnet, bushcraft camo tarp, thunderfly, and the Eldorado. But both my quilts are hammock gear. But anyway, get out and do some fishing a little bit. Haven't eaten lunch yet. Probably make something for lunch. Yeah. I've seen one other canoe. It was a couple, an older couple that were putting in right when I was putting in, and I was near set up by the time they paddled this way. I don't think they've come back down this way yet. They were heading up towards the far end. They had never been here, so yeah. Oh, so nice. So nice. There's my campsite up in there. It's about 3:30. Ooh, bald eagle. Probably can't see it. Yeah, going out for a paddle. Late afternoon paddle. The rain's held off. It's gorgeous. All right, so there's a few raindrops definitely happening, and it's definitely clouded over. So yeah, I'm gonna get this wood that I've split up a little bit under the tarp, preparing for a fire. Hopefully I can, I'd like to cook up a cheeseburger tonight. Haven't had one of those in a little while. And I have some steak too, but I might save that for tomorrow. But anyway, went out fishing for a while, but it's really hot. Didn't really expect to catch much, but gave it the old college try, you know. Anyway, so yeah, this is a solo trip, obviously. I really enjoy doing solo outings like this on occasion, at least once a year. It's just good. You can clear your mind and just absolutely unwind and, you know, shut the phone off and just chill out and get away and unwind and recharge the batteries, if you will, right? So yeah, I'm gonna probably get a fire going in a few minutes. Gotta love birch bark. Well, here's the rain. Just in time to allow me to cook my burger. It's almost done now. We knew it was coming. Forecast was correct. Yeah, man. All right, we made it. So this here is mayonnaise, ketchup, and Dijon mustard. And this here's a nice slice of red onion. Right on. I'm gonna chow down. Yeah. Whatever. Works great every time. This is always fun with a tarp like this. So puddling up is always an issue. So initially I thought I had it dialed in pretty good, but I noticed some puddling. So I'm using my tripod here up under there to keep that section from puddling. And then I noticed a little bit more puddling going on here. So what I did is when I pulled down on this main ridge line right here, I noticed it drained off fairly well. So I hung the small axe. Wasn't quite enough weight. Just put a toggle up in there. Wasn't quite enough. So then I impaled it into a piece of nice firewood, and it was just enough weight to pull down on that line to make it so that it doesn't puddle up there. I might be overthinking that, but it does work. Obviously you don't want to walk into that, but I'm by myself, so hopefully I won't. I'm not too bored. It's all good. Yeah. Keeping the fire going. It's still raining. Yahoo! This is awesome. Sun's trying to come out over there. It's only about 6 o'clock, quarter after 6. Had my cheeseburger. It was a good one at that. Trying to keep the fire going. It's really not a struggle. It's going pretty good. Like you just saw, I just adjusted my tarp. It's all good. This is awesome sitting under here. Got this table kind of bench thing going on. Yeah. Out here for tonight, Friday night, and tomorrow night. If everything goes well, head back home Sunday morning. Right on. So it's still raining, and just want to say, with these trips like this, not everything always goes like spot on perfect. In fact, it never does. But if you're not rushed and you have the time, like I knew it was going to rain this afternoon, and I had the time, so I took the time to set up my shelter first, my hammock and that tarp over there, just the way I wanted it. It's dialed right in because I had the time, right? I'm not rushed. And then I took time to set up this tarp here that's not over the fire pit, but it's right up to it. And that allows me to sit here with my feet stretched out, cook, relax, eat, drink, do whatever, feed the fire, enjoy the fire, and, you know, tweak it here and there with that thing or whatever you got to do. But again, I wasn't rushed. I had the time, and it's so rewarding doing things right once in a while. Then again, I'll be honest, it's kind of fun. It's always an adventure, but it's kind of fun. I don't know how many times I pulled into a campsite in the rain and had to set up shelters and so forth in the rain. It's never fun, but you always manage to do it because you have to. But like I said, getting back to having the time and not being stressed out, it's very rewarding. It's very nice. Got a couple pieces of sirloin sizzling up there in the Pathfinder pan. That'll be good. The rain stopped. Oh. Yeah, man, these chunks of sirloin came out nice. Mmm. What a treat. Mmm. Damn. Good morning. So it rained all last night, and it just rained again. It's still sprinkling. Stayed nice and dry though. Slept pretty good. Just making coffee. The Trangia fired up. Oh, it's hot. Be careful. Yeah. Anyway, it's supposed to rain all day. I just checked a newer forecast. It's supposed to rain all day and tonight too. So I don't know. It's stopped right now, but I don't know. I might just call it early and leave today at some point, or stick it out. We'll see. Gets kind of old sitting under a tarp all day. But I will say my tarp system worked out really good with this configuration here. It's actually kind of a fun place to hang out. And this setup did really well as usual. Tried and true. Yeah. All right. I need coffee. Yep, still raining. So the forecast says rain all day off and on, and also this evening. So I think I'm gonna call this one after just one night instead of two. It's enjoyable out here. It's fun sitting under a tarp, but it does get old. So I think I might just pack up, slowly pack up. I'm in no rush, and paddle on out of here. Go home and put all the wet gear away. That's always fun. Dry everything out and get ready for my next adventure. Everything worked out great gear wise. No failures. Yeah. All right. So I'll see you in a bit. Yeah. Yeah. All right. That was quite the deluge. Camp's all picked up. It's actually cleaner than when I got here. It's always good. I left some wood underneath the overhang of that table. All right. It's so humid and muggy. And right after that rain pounded down, the mosquitoes came out like unreal. It's like they wait right for the rain to stop. But anyway, this was a fun trip, even though I cut it short by a night. Had a freaking blast. It's all about just getting away, you know. Hope everybody's doing well. And look forward to some upcoming adventures. And we'll see you next time. Peace. You probably can't see it, but I just put my canoe in the water, and I'm trying to be quiet. But off to the right, it's what I think is a black bear swimming across the water. Or a moose, but I think it's a big bear. I don't want to get too close, but I do want you to see it. So I'll put the camera down. I'll come back to you in a minute. Yeah, it's definitely a bear. Can you see it? It's a big one too. That's a long swim. That's a long swim. Way over to there. Look at the size of that thing. Oh no. Look at that, he turned around. He saw me and turned around. Now I feel bad. That's a big bear. Sorry, buddy. Oh, now I feel bad. That's freaking awesome. He's got about 100 yards to go to get back. All right, I'm gonna let him go. I don't want to hassle him too much. That's cool. That's really cool. He's probably pissed. All right. Big white-tailed deer right there. Oop. There you go. So that's pretty cool. I just saw a big white-tailed deer staring at me as I was paddling by. And then, of course, that bear within minutes. What looked like out of my peripheral to my right as I left camp, I thought it was a moose entering the water, which was cool, but it was big. And then I paddled somewhat near it as it was swimming across the lake and realized it was a big black bear. I could hear it like sniffing like that, breathing as it was paddling. They're really fast swimmers, and they're very good swimmers. It was cool seeing that. I feel bad. The minute he turned his head and saw me, like drifting towards him, he turned around on a dime and headed back the way he came. So I kind of feel bad about that. I screwed up his swim for the day. So anybody that's feels that they're safe camping on islands, bears love to swim, and they swim all the time, as evidenced by that bear. And I knew that anyway. So you're not free of the responsibility of being careful with smelly food products and such on an island just because it's an island. Bears are very good swimmers, and yeah, you got to be careful with your food stuff, even on islands, folks. So anyway, I'm almost out of here. I'm drifting into the weeds, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Now we got a big bald eagle right there. America, baby. There he goes. Quite the morning. White-tailed deer. Eagle. Swimming black bear. Yahoo.